helping Steven Crowder.
Remember the guy Chris? I won't say his last name. He built that computer for him. It's not an act, dude. He really is this much of a potential. I forgot his name.
Furtado?
Yeah. Oh, well, okay. There you go. He built it for him.
He streams. His name's out there.
So, and he was like this back then. No, this is Phil. He had 2 720p capture cards still in the wrap.
Sorry. Can I tell you guys, and this is 100% true, the guy who built Phil's PC drove to my house one day and gave me a sub sandwich.
I remember that you told me that, yeah.
For no reason. He's just because I used to joke with him, hey, bring me a sub, bring me a sub. He drove all the way from Hamilton to Toronto where he lives. I just doxed him. Sorry. Well, people know where he lives. He streams, by the way. I don't know his channel, but he drove all the way to my house, gave me a meatball sub, got in his car, and left. By the way, he's an albino. He has no hair in his body. Do you want me to get Chris on the stream to talk about the creation of his dealings with Phil?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, hang on. Let me message him.
I mean, obviously, I'm sure he can't tonight, but whenever. If he can tonight, that would be amazing. Listen, whenever he's free, but that would be amazing. Absolutely.
Here's my message to him. Hey, buddy. Thanks for the sub 6 years ago. Come on stream with me and Birds to talk about Phil's PC.
But why are you talking about it on stream?
Oh, Chris answered me. Chris answered me.
Yes.
He goes, who wants to know? I might have some time. Rich's stream? Yes, baby. Rich, let me say this. Rich would love to have you on, and you can plug your stream. Yeah, he's actually a good streamer, so let's see what he says. Oh, he just read it. Chris, who brought me a sub, is about to say yes or no. Can you imagine we had Chris just come in here?
Oh, dude, that would be amazing, because that was a shit show, and Phil was an asshole to him.
Yeah, and I don't think he ever cleared that up.
No, not Phil.
No. Let's see. He's currently typing, I believe. He says, "Okay, I'll come on."
When? Now?
Let me see. What are you guys using? Discord? When do you want to come on? Now?
I'll send him.
Let's see what he says. Oh my God! If Chris comes on, that sexy beast, that married sexy beast. He goes, yeah, booting up my computer. You guys got a special treat. I got the guy who built Phil's PC coming.
Yo, this story is definitely getting clipped, and we're putting it on YouTube, 100%.
Listen.
Here we go. Mighty Furtado. Yeah, man, that's a name I haven't seen in a minute. Holy shit.
This guy's a legend. Where is he?
He's coming. Chris, Mighty Furtado. Can we hear him? Is he a man?
Chris, are you a man?
It says he's connected. I'm seeing. I don't see.
Oh, connecting to audio. He's a man. Chris, are you a man?
Hey, what's going on?
All right, Chris, we have to know first and foremost, are you a man with an ass? And long time no see, man.
I know, it's been forever.
Yeah, what have you been doing? What have you doing? Where's my subs? You brought me one sub, you left. Never came back.
I've been laying low. I'm hiding from the feds.
Well,
congratulations on getting married too. When are you getting married?
No, I'm engaged. Getting married August 3rd, 2024.
Literally, legendary. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, you've been doing this for a minute, dude. I didn't know you're like. Are you streaming full time?
No. I don't like create content or anything. I work full time in IT.
You're smart.
Yeah, I'm a security analyst, so I'm making sure people shouldn't be doing what they shouldn't be doing type shit. So
good shit, dude. I'm glad everything's going well for you, man. Congratulations, seriously,
dude. It feels like 2002 right now.
I was like 9 years old at that year.
2009. I feel like it's 2010.
I was gonna say I'm a 93 baby. So
Jesus.
Yes.
Oh
we're
yeah.
Old.
Well, wait. What?
We're old.
How old were you when you brought me a sub?
Fuck. I don't know, man. I think
Jay is obsessed with this sub. Holy shit.
I think I was in high school, or I was just like graduating high school. So it's been a minute.
He brought me a sub.
He is obsessed with that sub.
I remember now. I remember that date. I think I drove all the way from Hamilton
Yes.
to Toronto, and I brought you a sub.
Why? It was a meatball sub too.
Meatball subs are the shit, man.
He probably rubbed his ass on it.
So listen, we're talking about Philip Rennell. You know Philip Rennell. He's a man.
We're best buds.
Yeah, you know, he loves you. He is now having more PC trouble.
Oh,
so
great.
Jay wanted to bring you in to tell the heartwarming story of your experience with Phil and building him a PC back in the day.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know where you guys want me to start. Like, me and Phil have quite a bit of history. I tried to stay low from it. I mean, I said what I've had to say many years ago. Me and a buddy of mine also built his website and his forums that he used back in the day. This was the time where he was transitioning, doing content full time on YouTube, so he wasn't live streaming at this point. So I mean, like, I had briefly known it. I think when I first created his website, I was still in high school.
I didn't know you created his website.
Yeah.
too.
Dude,
Holy
I
fuck.
forgot that part of the story. I remember it was like, I remember at that time it was like you and me and Minecraft back in the day. And I remember like all of a sudden you were like, oh, I'm building Phil's PC. And I was like, what the hell? That's crazy. How did that even happen? So how did it happen?
Did we lose him?
Oh, he's muted. Sorry. He's telling me on Facebook. One sec. His computer crashed.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Well, that's a cliffhanger.
yeah. No wonder Phil's computer doesn't work. It was built by Chris. His crashed. Phil's crashed. Mine crashed. The cat's crashed. Phil's girlfriend's crashed.
Oh man, it was just getting juicy, like Phil. Here, we'll put on some Oblivion music to fill the void.
Fucking tits.
So let me just fill in some of the story then. So Chris was a fan of my show back in the day, and if you guys have followed me for the last 10 years, which maybe 2 of you have, including Bruno, basically, I had a show that was a decent size back in the day, 2011. Rich had a show. Somehow I had more subs than him. That's how
Yeah.
That's how I actually got to know Rich. So we were buddies. He did episodes on my channel. I came on his a few times. I was one of the first videos that hit 1 million on your channel, right?
I think so.
I think
yes.
so, yeah. Which was fucking crazy. So then Chris was playing Minecraft, and he was, you know, we just had a lot of fun playing Minecraft on a server back in the day, which he helped set up. And all of a sudden he messaged me one day, and he's like, yeah, it was a GameStop story video that Rich and I did on his channel. He's just like, oh, I'm building Darkside Phil's PC. And we were like, what the fuck? Really? He's like, yeah. So we're about to hear the story of how that actually happened. Also, I hope Bruno, I've learned all my moves from Bruno. He's a very good dog. You know, Bruno must have the fucking muscle power of like a Mustang in his legs to hump that much.
Yeah, dude. He could like bench press a Buick, or you do like what they do with their legs. Anyway, Mighty Furtado, Chris is back. Let's get into this.
Is he? I don't see him.
I see him. He's joining now.
Oh.
Press. Yes, I just burped breasts.
So
Don't
this
at
is
me.
the inside story of May 1st. It's about to come to fruition.
Okay, I hope that's better. I don't boot up my computer for like 4 days, and I immediately get a blue screen.
No, yeah, you sounded fine before, so I get that crash sucked, but
Dude,
yeah. So
well, yeah. So I was gonna just say, do you remember when we did that Minecraft sort of games episodes?
Yeah. I remember.
I watched that recently, and you make me laugh so hard in those fucking episodes. Anyways, so yeah. 3KB was a decent size at the time. Rich was bigger when he was around me because he looked at my breast. Rich, how do you know Chris? And then we'll get Chris to tell us about how he met Phil. And
well, through 3KB.
It must have been, right?
and we started interacting on like Twitter and stuff like that. Yeah, it was through that.
So, Chris, how the hell did you get involved with Philip, Filmy, and Brunel?
Yeah. So, I mean, like the main thing was I had reached out to him back in the YouTube days. He had, I think I private messaged him on YouTube, and I told him, I'm like, hey, I kind of wanted to create him a website, and I had a little bit of experience because back in high school, I was taking like in Canada, they call it like a co-op placement, but I think in the US, they called it like an internship. So I was taking it at this like kind of like computer store thing in my area. And I kind of like, that's kind of how I started in IT, was doing that. So I had a little bit of experience building websites, and I kind of just told him I was a fan of his at that time. Like I watch his content like religiously, like every day. I'd even, have his YouTube videos playing while I was going to bed. Obviously,
it was a much different time with Phil, where he wasn't the lolcow that he was now. It was the beginning, but it wasn't like, Phil was looked at much differently back then. That's what people don't know.
He actually had some respect.
Yeah.
And it was it's actually Chris's story that sort of made me sour on Phil.
Yeah, that was, Chris, your story with this PC was like kind of like the beginning of the Phil that we all know and FAP to now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, so like when we first, I guess, I don't know where I should start. Like, I guess how...
Like who took off the pants first, you or Phil? Did you rub him or kiss? Or... So you message him. What was his act like? How did he talk to you? Was he just like, oh hey, or was he buddy?
Yeah, he was like a normal acting guy, right? He didn't like, just the way he was like responding didn't kind of come off as an asshole, really. I would honestly say the first kind of, when I first noticed like how he was I think when he was converting over to using capture cards. I remember this was during the time he was switching over. He was still, I think, living in Connecticut. And I think I was helping him switch over to capture cards. And at the same time, I believe he was actually
what year was this that he switched? 2013, right?
Yeah, 2012, 2013, I think.
Jesus Christ, I cannot believe he waited that long to switch. But anyway, continue.
Yeah, so like during that time, and I don't know if the videos are still out there. I think there was a YouTuber, Evil AJ. I forget his full YouTube.
Yeah.
He actually made a video of this where there were actually screen grabs of the way of like me typing in the chat, I believe, and then the way that DSP was responding, and you can kind of tell he was being an asshole at that time. And then I think that's kind of when it kicked in. I was like, this is kind of not who I associated with at the beginning, right?
Yeah.
Because I don't know, where to really pinpoint it on, like what caused him to start acting like that. But I can't say or like what I can say is, when we first started creating the website for him, and when we built the computer for him, he was actually like very, not generous, but he was like very thankful for it, right? So yeah, it was definitely like a kind of like a weird situation. And then after that, I like his content just wasn't doing it for me anymore. So I just kind of like stopped watching his content, because just the way he kind of like acted towards the streams, and everybody's seen like the videos that have been produced about him, and none of it is out of context. There can be a couple ones there that are out of context, but most of the shit that he's said before in the past is kind of truly how he is. And it's crazy. Yeah. It's crazy to me that people kind of still fall for his shenanigans, and it's kind of sad in a way.
So you built his website, everything was good. Mm-hmm. He essentially took care of you guys for that, right?
So his website, I believe he actually did pay for the hosting of the website. He paid for the hosting, he paid for the domain, and I think the server costs he paid for, basically.
Did he pay for your work on it?
Yeah, he never paid you guys.
No. We did it out of pocket. We basically told him that it was kind of like for our co-op placement internship.
Okay,
so
so
we kind of
that's-
did it out of
Okay. So fair enough. We're not going to throw any shade at him for that. I understood.
Yeah.
So how does the PC thing come into play? He messaged you?
No, I messaged him because as a fan of his, I wanted him to get into doing PC gameplay because at that during the same time, that's when I started moving away from consoles myself and going into PC. I got like my first computer when I got my first job. I was like, it was my first year of high school. So that's
Dude,
when
I remember when you worked. We used to get mad at you because you had to go to work and not play Minecraft with us.
Yeah. So that was like my first part-time job that I had while I was in high school. So basically, I just messaged him on YouTube one day and I told him that I'd be willing to build a computer for him. So I did. He sent me the money. I went to what we call here, like we have Canada Computers, which is kind of like what's that big one in the US?
Micro Center, maybe.
Something like that. So I bought all the parts, and then I just built it and sent it to him.
But there was a controversy, wasn't there? Like you sent it.
Oh yeah. There was a lot.
Now pause a second. Was there any kind of like payment for the work that you did on top of it?
I did not do that. I did that out of like kindness. I literally, as a fan, I wanted to build him a computer so I can see him play computer games. And I remember, I think when he first got the computer, like one of the first games he played was Witcher 2, and I was excited to see him play that. And
so
then,
he never gave you anything.
No, I never asked for it, and he never like said, do you want me to pay you or anything? He never said any of that.
But that's what you do. That's just what you do out of respect. Like I had a fan created "This is how you don't play" of my videos recently, and I paid them. Like it shouldn't have to be said. It shouldn't have to be like, oh Christ. Anyway, continue.
So I saw the video. I think. So when he got the computer, I know he filmed like an unboxing, and he said there were like a couple comments that he made saying that the computer was chipped. And I think we had discussed that through like the forums that on the website that we built, that we packaged it as best as we could, because at that time I was doing my co-op placement at a computer shop. So they have sent out computers to the US and throughout Canada. So they gave me all the packaging material that I need in order to ship it, without it getting damaged. The chances of it getting damaged during that time, it's gonna happen. It's not 100% perfect when it gets delivered. So I know that I think there was a chip on the inside, or there's a chip on the outside, something like that. So I know it got like minor damages through shipment, but it wasn't something that
shipping desktop computers is a fucking nightmare, even for major corporations. But continue.
Well, my fucking computer, you guys have seen before, was shipped from Germany, and it showed up, and it looked like FedEx played soccer with it. So I understand that.
Yeah, I got a pre-built first-gen Threadripper. I'm looking at it right now in the hard drive bay. I had to like remold the sheet metal back into place. But continue, Chris. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. After that video, to me, I didn't really think anything of it. But I don't recall how long ago it was after that. Also one thing I wanted to throw in is I actually also paid the shipping costs for that computer to be shipped, and it was like $120.
Did he reimburse you with those?
No,
of course not.
No. Oh, for fuck's sake. He didn't reimburse you with the shipping costs?
No, he just took advantage of him. He just like, oh, yeah, great. Thanks. See ya.
What a dickhead.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Listen, support my family. Ship me a computer for free.
So continue. So when you saw that video of him bitching, what happened from there? What was your reaction?
It wasn't really him bitching, but I think after that video, I didn't really pay too much attention to it. I think that's when I honestly don't know the whole timeline, because I've been so out of loop of what's going on with DSP. So I know when like This Is How You Don't Play started. There were other videos as well that were created, not just primarily This Is How You Don't Play, but just like other types of those videos. And I think that's when I kind of noticed is like he didn't seem like he was very grateful for what I built, because there were also chat logs as well of him saying that at that time I sent him out of date hardware, I did a horrible job putting the computer together. I think he said something about the RAM, like
Yeah, he
some of the RAM
complained
stick
about
wasn't
everything.
working. Yeah. So I think after that, like once I saw those chat logs, I'm like, yeah, maybe this isn't for me anymore. So that's when I kind of like stopped working on the website and just like kind of like stopped watching his
Dealing
content
with it,
altogether.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I never knew if he had paid you or anything. I'm so surprised that he didn't even pay for the shipping.
Now,
That's
now, just to completely like exonerate you, like, did you do like the normal stress testing on the computer and stuff before you sent it out and
Yeah.
like that?
Yeah, so like one of my
dude, I remember. Sorry to cut you off.
No, no, it's fine.
I remember the day you built that thing, and I had talked to you, and you said that you couldn't do something or you were busy because you were stress testing that PC. And
Yeah.
you did it for 24 hours. I remember that day.
So one of my not objectives, but like one of the things I had to do for my courses, that like a goal that I set for myself was to actually build a computer. And and this was at the time when I had my internship. Like I said, I was working at the computer store, so I basically used the programs that they use to make sure that whenever they built a computer and send it to a customer, that everything was 100% ready for the customer to use when they got it, right? The hard drivers were all working. I think I don't remember entirely what the computer had. I think I had like an SSD. It had like 16 gigs of RAM. At that time, I believe he was either using a 560 or a 660 GPU. He was using like an Intel i7.
Sounds about right for the time period.
It was
Yeah.
it was a decent computer.
It wasn't like high end because during that time, I don't know what the prices of like a high end spec computer was going for at that time, but there has been videos out there, and I provided the proof. I don't have the proof anymore, but there were some comments that he made as well saying that I think it was something about the money he sent.
Oh God.
I think
As he didn't pay you for the work, which is unbelievable. But continue.
yeah. I honestly don't remember the comment he made, but it was something about it was something regarding the money that he sent me for the computer. But I ended up showing proof, and I know that there's a video out there, and I screenshotted of my email address and Phil's email address of him sending me the total amount, and then there was actually also an image of the receipt of how much I paid for all the parts.
Dude, I do remember that. He said something on the lines of like there was a discrepancy and you didn't use all the money or some stupidity or something.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
I remember that. I don't remember the details, but
I think in a way what he was basically trying to say was like I kind of like pocketed some of the money. But that wasn't the case.
Which is bullshit because you also paid for it to be fucking shipped.
Yeah.
You paid for it to be shipped. He didn't pay you for the work that you put into building the PC, and then tried to say that the money he sent you just for the parts is that you skimmed off the top. You can't make this shit up with this guy. You can't. And he hasn't changed at all. He's exactly the same, if not worse now. He is. Dude, yeah, so Chris, I mean, thank you for coming on, man. That was, it was interesting to hear the backstory behind that too.
Yeah, no worries. Like, I mean, I don't know if there's really anything else. The only two things that I can think of off the top of my head are, the website that I built him and the gaming computer that I built him.
I remember after that you were pretty much done with him because he was such a dickhead about it. I remember all of that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I was pretty much done after he was like transitioning into like full on direct capture.
So he never ended up using the computer on a daily basis. He ended up buying a different rig, didn't he?
I don't know how long ago after that. I know he used it for a bit because he had created YouTube videos of him of like testing out random PC games. I think one of them was like The Witcher 2. I don't remember what else he had on or what else he tested, but I know there were like a series of videos that he made. And I don't remember 100% at that point so when he actually got his computer, he actually was not using it like direct capture. So like when he was playing the games and creating content for it, he wasn't actually saving that footage onto his hard drive to upload. He was actually still at that time using his camera,
Pointing a fucking camera
at his TV. Yeah.
And he was playing The Witcher 2 terribly too. So I remember that's actually when I think I first heard of Phil. Someone's like, "Yo, you have to see this guy spazzing over Witcher 2, and it's all his fault." And he's like blaming the game. And that was when I think the Sopa and Pippa stuff is the other thing that I heard about Phil, which he actually did a decent job covering that in his defense. But oh man, yeah. So that's just so shitty.
Yeah,
that's just so.
And I think after that, he ordered another computer,
which had issues too. I remember him
as well.
Yeah, he was trying to play what was that fucking game, and it was kept on stuttering. Rage. And,
yeah.
Well, unbelievable. I can't believe he did that. That's ridiculous. I miss you, buddy.
Yeah, man. So thank you for coming on and finally giving the full story of that. Congratulations on getting married soon.
No worries.
And I'm glad to hear that you're doing well, doing things in IT. And again, thank you for clearing up this story on Phil. It was incredible.
No worries. It's my pleasure. Like I said, I don't watch his content anymore. After
most people don't, except us.
Yeah, unless you are, watching his content just to see his derailment, then by all means, go for it.
That's what we watch it for.
I think that's the only way you can enjoy it, really.
It's basically watching a freight train going 1 mile an hour go off the rails for years. It's spectacular.
Yeah. We're gonna watch actually after Chris. We're gonna watch when you sent him the computer. So
yeah, if you guys watch that, I'll watch it on the stream. I'm actually just gonna go and eat a late dinner. I just got back from Christmas festive, so I will. Yeah, I'll tune in on the stream for sure.
Go do your thing, man. Thank you so much for coming on, and thank you for talking about that story.
Thanks, man.
No worries. Right. Thanks for having me on.
Thanks, Chris.
All right, peace out.
Is he in?
Yeah, he's in.
Look at this breasted man.
Yeah, sorry about that, dude. I'm a boomer, Chris. I'm an old man.
Yeah, it's not like he knows. It's not like he has a technology show where he reviews tech. It's okay.
Do you like to stroke just your own penis or your friends' penises as well? It depends on the day.
Listen, Rich, would you stroke me off to save my life?
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you. Cheers. Cheers.
Chris, how are you?
I'd watch, FYI.
He'd watch. Yes, Chris would watch. Chris would film it. That's our OnlyFans. We're going to get Will Blunderfield. Do you know who he is, Chris?
He's Canadian.
Sorry. No, sorry.
No, that's the guy who, he runs like a penis stroking cult up in Canada too.
Hey,
who is this guy?
You could get him at your wedding.
You could get.
He'll
Could
show
you imagine
all the guests how to grow their penises.
Could you imagine? Like you're sitting there. Did we miss like a huge dono from Dr. Sexy Coco? Because it looks like it on top.
Where? On top of you.
1,500 bits.
Make sure you share your screen with me and him so you can see it.
I'm going to share my body.
1,500 bits. Where the fuck is that?
Oh, I think it's in total. But still, thank you.
Wait a minute. 1,500. How much is 1,500 bits?
Don't say it. You can't say it.
That's like $46,000. Jesus, thank you. Taste Sold Nuts. I can't read. $2 says Phil's an inspiration using a Swiffer. Oh, something fucked my screen up. Sorry, hang on.
Yeah, do you see it now? Do you guys see the sharing?
Yep.
Did I put audio on though? Fuck. Yes, I did.
Chris, you see it?
Yeah, I see. I was gonna say 4,600. That's bits. That's like today's.
Don't say
Subway.
it. Don't
Subway.
say it.
No, you can't say it. You can't say it.
Subway. That's the price of a Subway today.
Shit, it's a Subway. Thank you.
Subway. eat breast. I was like, oh god, don't say it.
Chris is gonna get us banned for all the Subway talk.
Your OnlyFans need to be the same quality as a DSP computer unboxing video, crotch cam, and mood lighting. Like, dude, he couldn't even be bothered to put like any lights on to do this unboxing of this computer. Think about that.
So yeah, we have the creator of the computer live while we watch the unboxing, but let me just get to this donation of $3 from Chef's Kingdom. Thank you so much. I love the way you cook. Let's go.
Make me a salad with chicken. Let's continue.
Dude, I'd love a salad with chicken.
Whoops. Yeah. Let me tell you what is in this beast of a computer so your fans know what we put inside this computer, okay? Intel i7-950 processor running at 3.07 gigahertz, an Asus Sabre.
Wow, that shows you how long. That was a first gen. That was when they first came out with the Core i7 processor. That was a first gen Core i7.
RTU X158 motherboard updated to the latest BIOS. 16 gigabytes of Kingston Extreme RAM running at 1333 megahertz. NVIDIA GeForce GTX 460, very good quality card, will run every game on maximum settings. I also included Sony Vegas Pro 10, good because I need that for video editing, I need to learn how to use it, as well as Adobe CS5 Master Collection. You can thank my school for that because they supplied you with those. I also installed Crysis 1.
You
Just
gave
to test
him
out this
fucking
PC.
Adobe?
Dude,
Yeah,
he
got loaded with a bunch of like free shit from my school.
Oh, Phil. I want to see it.
The list goes on. Don't worry. There's still more.
And he doesn't he still doesn't edit his
Listen,
videos.
if you put a fucking sub in that box.
Yeah. Well, I would love to see Phil eat the sub. But you know what? He wouldn't eat the sub on camera. He would just sway back and forth, and you would just see his balls.
Wait, Flashback Turtle, are you here? Thank you for that, sending me that game the other day. He also sent me Gauntlet, I believe. Thank you.
Yeah, the GTX 460, that was a first gen i7. That's when they, oh my God, the i7, it was such a big deal because that was when they got away from like the Core 2 quad and the Core. I'm going to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, what is
Yeah,
that
maximum
matter?
settings. I've
We'll
also
never
installed a
fi-
couple
this'll
other
never
games to
end.
test out this PC. You can choose to remove them or keep them for future walkthroughs. I've also installed you AVG 2011, courtesy of Tiger Direction. You can enjoy that as well. I'm not sure what that is. I guess I'll find out. And the big announcement, oh God. We got you Amnesia the Dark Descent. I know you're busy with other walkthroughs, especially this week being LA Noire and probably The Witcher, but a lot of your fans have asked for that game, so I decided to purchase it for you and install it on your computer. In Sony
Doesn't
Vegas
say
10, I
thank
installed
you.
a preset render that I use to render my videos, which
Doesn't say
will render
thank
them
you.
in about 5
Because he's incapable of it. Listen, Phil spilled his load into that PC, sadly, probably.
50 to 100 megabytes for a 10-minute video with high quality, just like my videos. The pre-render is called Phil's Settings. I'll have to see if that works out or not.
He even did settings. He doesn't say thank you. I'll also have to just see if that works out. Holy shit.
Chris, did you see this video when it originally came out?
Yeah, I believe this was before he started talking shit about me.
Oh man.
Yeah, I was.
Were you?
Yeah.
How did you feel when you see this? Did you realize like, oh, he didn't even say thank you, or did he personally thank you?
Honestly, I couldn't tell you.
That's a good question.
Yeah, I don't remember if he said thank you in the chat, because like I think our best way of communication back then was like on the forums. I think we just like private message. He never gave me like,
fucking called you. Like
no, he never gave me like any of his personal cell phone shit like that. We just messaged through the
So
forums.
he just
That's
randomly
so
sent you
bizarre.
like $1,500 and was like, "Go build me a PC." Didn't even call you to say thank you.
Yeah, he sent me the 1,500, and then he sent me an
Cucumbers.
additional 300.
Jesus.
So it was like an $1,800 PC.
Joe Bidet, thank you for becoming
Canadian?
a subscriber.
Canadian, right?
Canadian, yeah. I think at that time the Canadian dollar was about the same as the US. I think it was like 90. I don't
And
know.
oh boy, has it changed.
Yeah, that's changed quite a bit. So, but the thing is, here's what I was going to say. Wow, I'm actually amazed I remembered it. Is even if he thanked you personally, it still shows good character to thank someone in the video too. I don't know. It's just he's such a bizarre human being.
No, I agree with you.
Like, just say thank you. Like, someone built you a fucking computer, dude, that you obviously weren't capable of building yourself. And like, oh, I'll see how this runs. Phil, see how you run into the bathroom and shit.
Listen, I'm gonna run away from this.
Let's continue.
I also installed a program called C.
That's a bad picture of her, though.
What are you talking about? She's gorgeous. She could eat the
No, that's
fucking bark off a tree. Sorry.
I will say the only person who technically has hard proof of this is Phil, because I did attach all the like hard copies of the receipts in that build. So
Sorry.
Yeah, so he'll probably try to deny all. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Like, let me show you how this game is played, Chris. So you know what's
Yep.
going to happen.
Yep.
We're going to do this live stream. We're probably going to put up a main edit on my channel. I don't feel Jay would be insane not to. The detractors are also going to make videos, which they should, and then Phil's going to say they're all fucking liars. Rich is a drama mongering piece of shit, and so is Chris, and so is Jay. Fuck them all.
and then it's a
That'll-
cycle. Then we watch his content again.
Then we
Yeah, it's
watch
great.
it. Then we laugh at it.
I live
yeah,
for this.
So it's
When I die and Jesus say, "Did you have a good life?" I'll say, "Yeah, Phil existed." 100 bits from Sexy Coco. By the way, whoever Sexy Coco is, he's off the rails. He's just donating and donating. Thank you so much. Who is it? Let us know in the chat. It says, Jay, let's play doctor. I'd love to play doctor. I'll put my stethoscope up your ass. Let's go.
listen. No. The first thing you have to do when you play doctor.
Try to relax your anus.
There you go.
Yep.
CPU Z, which can detect how well your computer is running. If you experience any difficulties in your computer, I suggest running it to see how it runs. I hope you enjoy this beast of a PC. It's been a pleasure working with you, Chris. And he says, I also included your copy of the receipts, which is good because I need that.
There you go.
Because this is my source of income, I'm going to claim this as a write-off on my taxes next year, so I need all the receipts for that.
Wow, congratulations.
As well as all the CDs and books that you need. There's also a cable in there that you should use, the mini HDMI to regular HDMI adapter.
I hated that back when HDMI was first being plopped on graphics cards with the mini HDMI, and then there was, and that listen, taste my asshole, and then there was like you would have to they would have like analog audio going through the HDMI, and it was so bizarre. Now you just plug in HDMI and just suck your own tits.
Okay. Ugh. Amnesia: The Dark Descent. Fucking.
Well, that's what isn't that what anyone else does, or just me?
So
when I plug in my HDMI port, the first thing I'm doing is sucking my own tits afterwards.
I was seeing a girl who could do that. It was very weird.
Oh, I've known. Oh, dude, I've.
Wait, whoa! What?
Dude, no,
No.
all the girls.
No.
No.
You haven't. You're talking to an editor. You just said, dude, I've done that. You've sucked your own tits.
No.
You just said it. Chris is here. He's a witness. It's like he's getting married. There's a witness. You suck your own tits. You just announced it. The end.
No,
Nope, you're not getting out of it. The end.
Listen,
Everybody heard you.
Every woman I've been with has been able to suck their own tits.
No, wait, every woman you've been with has sucked your tits.
You are fucking. Who is the one who took the pot here?
Not me. You're the one that just admitted. You're exposed. Play the exposed song and look into the camera, please.
Listen,
It's done. You suck your own tits.
No, listen. We're taking up Chris. We're taking up Chris's time. We have to sit here and watch.
Sorry,
this
Chris. Sorry.
No, I got all night. It's holidays. I'm off.
Are you hard? Are you hard listening to this? Or
I'm off until the new year, so I got nothing else better to do.
So you're hard.
Gabe 831. This message is for you, Jay. Jay, let's play house together. I'll build us a house with a closet, and you could sleep in it on the floor while I watch you eat soup like a whale.
Gabe,
Chris,
listen.
Chris, thank you for being here,
Thank you.
man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, sorry,
No
Chris. You had to listen to that. He's admitted that he sucks his own tits.
I'm gonna try now. I'm gonna try to suck. My
Dude,
own
you
tits,
literally said I have sucked my own tits.
No, I was about to finish saying, but you laughed and cut me off. Like, all the women I've been with have had giant tits and they can suck them.
I thought you meant they've sucked your tits, but that's
No, they have not sucked my tits.
I will
Listen,
say I'm on some THC, so I'll probably try that myself tonight as well. So
I can't
Chris
do it. I
all
can't
right,
do it.
It's applause time. Chris is going to suck his own tits. Confirmed.
Thank you. Chris is in shape. He can't do that. No one can do that. My cat does it. My cat does it. Anyways, play the video.
Cats and dogs could lick their own balls and
Listen.
vaginas and everything.
Bruno live.
No
Okay. Just no.
Yeah, rock it. Let's watch Rocking Man.
Listen.
desire to play that game.
Get hard as a rock and rock next to me.
It's ridiculous. All right, so this
This video is amazing for all the wrong fucking reasons.
is the...
Chris, what's on top there?
Oh shit!
that's the
This is all the
song.
documentation, I guess.
Okay.
You've got. There's the
Oh,
mini
this
HDMI to regular HDMI cable, which I'm gonna need
Oh yeah, I'm gonna need that.
to,
no shit.
to get this sucker working. With my TV, you've got the motherboard.
How funny would it be if his pants just fell and he was commando and his balls just popped out and he just uploaded the video and you're like, oh my god, my balls, and he just uploaded the video anyway.
I mean, it wouldn't be a surprise.
Yo, did you see that one time? I don't know, like the trolls got to his channel, and what happened was his videos like got like all deleted or something. But he got to YouTube, and YouTube got his videos back and made all of his videos public, including the ones he wanted to be private. And one of the videos that he wanted to be private, I guess he was sending to some woman, or Panda Lee, whatever.
No.
and he was just wearing boxers, jiggling around his fucking genitals, like you didn't see him because his hand was on top of the boxers, but he was jiggling around his junk to show her his girth.
Is that anywhere? Is that existing? Can someone in the chat get us that?
Go look for it while we're watching him sway back and forth.
What am I looking up? What do I put in?
DSP jiggling his balls. I don't know.
DSP balls swinging.
DSP private. Hold on, I'll get it.
You got it on bookmark. Let's go here.
DSP private.
Chris is
video.
like, what the fuck am I doing with my life? Solid Crusader, 100 bits. He says, I just ate 6 McDonald's burgers, sneezed, and my sneeze ripped my underpants. So fuck my underpants. Also, Jay's girlfriend is hot. I wish I had one. Jay, what's your secret ingredient of finding hot girls? What hot girl? Sorry, what girl are you talking about? Anyways, let me know in the chat because I have no idea.
I just want to answer this question because it's in the chat on my team. I just
yeah. Touch me.
So people are asking why I sent Phil a mini HDMI to HDMI. In the 460s, there were 2 DVIs and a mini HDMI, so I sent him a mini I to HDMI so he can plug it to his TV.
Oh yeah.
Because at that time he wasn't using a gaming monitor; he was using his 50-inch TV.
Yeah. Man, but that was, like I said, that weird time where they were just putting HDMI. Dude, you dotted the I's and crossed the T's with him, and he was still a dick.
I made it idiot proof.
But Phil is an idiot of another level, so
it didn't make any difference, really.
Listen, I'm slurring words, and here's a man showing us his crotch. Let's continue. Why, motherfucker?
The motherboard disc. All the instruction books, the video card instruction.
All right, you're terrible. Let's.
Yeah, does he ever thank you?
Yeah, this is the cardboard that's on top.
Here's the plastic.
And the thing is, show it, Phil. Don't show us your crotch the entire time.
Grumpy Sniper says, Jay, can you do the ooh sound? Oh, God, I'd rather kill myself with a fucking grenade.
I don't think you could say that on Twitch either.
I allegedly would do that.
He would never do that. He would never do anything like that.
No, I mean,
ever.
I'm talking about the script I'm writing. Allegedly.
So here we go. Let's get out of this plastic bag and then we'll take a look at this sucker. We'll see exactly what's in it.
Later on, he suffocated himself and masturbated with that bag. Carry on. Listen, he's Bruno. He can't help himself.
Listen, he put that bag on his chest and he had Pandalee's shit on it from a tree.
And that's why she left him. Chris has no idea what we're saying, but that's fine.
Yeah, he's just like, what the fuck am I doing on my night off? I'm about to get married and I'm talking about DSP getting shit on.
Wow, it's got a lot of connections.
No shit.
Christ.
No shit.
Wow, it has port. Wow, a high-end PC has ports on it. Well, no shit, Phil. What the fuck is he doing? What is he doing? What is he doing?
He's looking at the ports. He's trying to see which one he could put his dick into.
Yo, it looks like he's giving that thing he looks like a doctor giving it a prostate exam. Just peeled off the plastic, Phil.
Trying to read what that says there.
It says you're an asshole. Open it up.
Somebody in the chat says it looks like a giant Phil looking into Jay's house.
Cucumbers.
Get you. Oh, Phil, you're his editor. You made that thumbnail where I look like I'm a giant flame. I'm gonna get you. He's so mad at that thumbnail. Do you know that, Jay?
What? What did he do?
He's like, Rich's, because I have it as my Twitter banner where with AI Quantum. He's like, he even has me like in his thumbnails, and I have no idea why. I'm like, yeah, because my editor did it. Yeah, I didn't ask him to. He just thought it was funny as hell. He hates us. I think he hates us more than Pat and Ian hate us.
Dude, he randomly just shows up in videos just saying cucumbers. I love it.
And he hates it. He hates it, and I love it that he hates it. H-Town Lord 96 gifted a sub to McDonald's. Thank you very much.
Also, Gary donated.
The best cam is the hot dude cam, obviously.
Oh wait, there's a. Oh wait, let's see who really voted for this. What are the votes right now?
Who did I miss? I think Gary Busey's Laserdisc collection. Those Nylum i7s were beast. The rig should have lasted until Skylake easily with a GPU swap, but he's Phil.
How are you winning by 3 fucking points?
I just ate a hold on. I just ate a 6 McDonald's burger, sneezed, and my sneeze ripped my underpants. So fuck my underpants. Also, Jay's girl. Jay, what's your secret? Oh, you already read that before, but I didn't see that first part about burgers and shitting.
Hot Dude Cam versus Support My Family. You're winning by 3 points. Can you believe that? Can you actually believe that?
We need to support Phil's family. He says we're fucking deranged for saying he doesn't. But no, Phil, you don't have kids. You don't have a family. A cat and a wife is not a. 2 cats is not a family.
Anyway, sorry, Chris. Chris is here.
DSP actually asked me if you should sign that plastic and give it away as a giveaway.
No!
No, I'm just.
Okay. Oh God. Okay. I would have passed out. I would have shut down the stream and went to bed if that was true. And unfortunately, like, I'm not that naive, but with Phil, I would second guess it.
I honestly, I wouldn't doubt it.
Can I, Rich? Can we start doing stupid jokes where you give away empty boxes and plastic from computers? Can we do it?
Dude, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yes, thank you. We got to do a giveaway where you give away like a fucking toilet roll out of your washroom sign.
I'm gonna give away this glasses lens wipe after I use the wipe, and I'll sign it.
And listen, there'll be 2 tiers. You have to be sub to them to get into tier 1. Oh man,
this stream is off the fucking rails. Anyway, let's continue. I may just do the highlights because he's taking forever.
what are you doing? You fucking crackhead! Don't.
Right off the bat, I can tell you what it doesn't have: a power cable.
Hey, stop! You're gonna
I'm gonna have to go get one out of the closet. Luckily, I do have some spares. I just cleaned out my closet the other day, and I found 2 or 3 extra.
He is enormously pissed off at that. Wait, was there a power cable there, though, Chris?
I mean, if I threw in that HDMI cable, I'm pretty sure I threw in a power supply cable. I don't doubt it.
cord, yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah, I don't doubt
he's
it.
saying that you didn't.
As of now, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Generic, power cables that work with PCs. So I'm glad that I did that because now I know that I have them. Holy shit, this thing is monstrous.
Uh-oh. Trouble in paradise.
What?
Wow, I'm just
I don't
looking.
know.
It's got every kind of connection imaginable on the back.
What shirt is he fucking wearing,
I
by
didn't
the
even
way?
think it would have this many.
Cucumbers.
I have no idea what's going on in that shirt.
I think it's Street Fighter, but they're all naked.
Yeah.
Death Shark, thank you for subscribing. Bird Gang, what's up? No, he's not using the PC. He has a different PC, but it's still old.
Okay.
Okay, so let's take a look. First of all, let's take a look at the front. Let me check the camera, see if you can see the front.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good idea.
Nope.
His laugh is ridiculous.
So this is the front of the
Wait
new
a
PC.
minute. Stop it. Why is there a green foot to the top right of the screen? What is that? What is that?
What is going on? What is that?
What is it?
One of his 100 statues that he bought.
Yo,
Statue of what?
I think it's Guile or Hulk, maybe. I think it might be Guile from Street Fighter.
It's like a gay. It's like a gay Hulk statue, I think. Like
Maybe.
yeah, he's insane.
Yeah, he used to have a whole bunch of collectibles, and I remember it was when he did Project 7 with Howie and John Rambo. They were like, they weren't paying him enough or weren't paying him. He's like, you ain't giving a shit. You're buying like a whole bunch of fucking collectibles. Like, what the fuck is going on here?
And let me point out, if that is a gay, gay Hulk statue, nothing wrong with that. I'm not making fun of that. I'm just saying that's probably what it is.
Yeah, this was when he kind of like first started doing like YouTube full time. He like really overspent his money on stuff that he didn't need. Because so I remember, I think there was talks where when he started creating like content full time when he got laid off from his job, his like main goals were to continue on YouTube, start live streaming, and I think he said that he wanted to like open up or like get an office to like use it as his like full-time thing. And the list went on and on the stuff that he wanted to do when he got the office. He wanted to like make different content, but that never happened. So he wanted to basically put all these statues in that office to kind of like make it,
Why wouldn't you get the fucking office first?
Is this fucking Bruno? Is this Bruno?
What do you mean is this fucking Bruno?
I'm showing in the camera. Is that Bruno?
Hold on 1 second. Wait. I'm not
Cucumbers.
seeing it. Hold on.
In my camera, I'm showing Bruno.
Yes, that is Bruno. Why?
Why is there a photo of Bruno on my screen?
I don't know.
I just unlocked my phone and Bruno's there. I didn't even do that. I don't even know. I'm dead serious. The house is haunted. I'm haunted.
Toxic Carnage. Listen, rise next to Phil's PC. Let Bruno hump it, and then it'll work properly. He would hump it too. He would hump it. Bruno the hump dog would hump it.
Let's take bets without money in the chat. Is Phil going to thank Chris at the end of this video? Because that's what you do it at the beginning, but at least at the end, you're going to hope he's doing that. Let's see.
Probably going to skip through more of this.
Yeah, I mean, get to the ending and
get out of my fucking way.
You know what? You probably want to see it, so let me get the lamp. Sorry.
Yeah, now 8 minutes into the video. Now let me turn the lights on while I'm fucking filming. I can't. And then he wonders, why do people, yes, I know this was a long time ago, Phil, but you still do shit like this now. Like, then you wonder why people are obsessed with you, Phil. This is why we're obsessed with you. You are filming this in the dark.
I love it.
Best video on YouTube. 10 out of 10 content.
I have the window open. I have natural lighting, but it's not exactly the best for filming.
Well, no shit.
Yeah, no shit. Jesus Christ.
Why wasn't this light on from the beginning? What is he doing? Is he slapping his dick against like a piece of metal in the background? What does he do? It's just all of a sudden you hear he's like tripping over stuff. Maybe he's like has action figures on the floor.
It's that thing. You pull like a lamp and it fucking bring back into the lamp.
8 minutes. 8 minutes and it finally kicked in that he should turn on a light.
It took 8 minutes in. Now he's like confused and fucking a fleshlight off screen right now.
Listen. Let's go.
Listen. PlayStation move right here.
Yep.
Probably shouldn't have put the lamp in my face like that.
Fuck me.
What an idiot.
Why does he laugh like a cartoon character? Oh God! If he sounds like that during sex, no wonder why Cat cries.
Oh no! Allegedly.
The funny thing with his content is that he never stopped to record. It was always like all in one shot. So whatever happened. Even if it was bad lighting or something didn't record, it didn't matter to him.
He thought that he was infallible, like that. He literally was so arrogant. We were just talking about this before, that he uploaded a video where there was a fire alarm going off. It wasn't like it was a live stream and it was something that was uncontrollable. It was, he didn't even wait, be like, yo, I'll just record this in 10 minutes when they turn it off. He's like, nah, this is going up. And then he wonders why he is where he is.
Sorry, I'm losing it. I was thinking about something.
Listen, think about me.
Listen, lick a raw piece of chicken, get salmonella, so you're weak, and I'll take you to bed.
Listen, take me to bed and have Bruno hump me.
That's not a fucking dream. That could just happen.
That's a nightmare, and it could be real.
Here it is. That's the new desktop. Ooh.
Chris, you rub your balls on this, yes or no?
The new desktop.
You should have. You should have rubbed your ball.
I would have. I should have, but I was a fan of him at this time, so I, try to make it nice and clean.
Oh, dude, I would have. Dude, I should have. Man, I wish he took the computer out because I would have smeared my balls all over it.
Oh, it
would have been perfectly
listen, all
working.
the ball dust in that computer would have been great.
Dude, I would have smeared my balls. It would look like fingerprints because I would like really, because it's glass, the computer, the case. So you would see my ball grease all over it when he streamed.
Would you suck your own tits again?
Yeah, I would suck my own tits while rubbing my balls on this computer.
I knew it. I knew you would. How they know too.
Thank God that I'm getting banned from here.
Yeah, that's what
there's
we say.
No fucking.
The one thing I want to know is, where is this computer today?
Oh, he's probably using it and lying that he got a new one. Guaranteed, he's got this one. This run, it's like a fucking mouse living in it, and it's still going.
All this
You built it.
all this equipment is like 13 years old at this point.
I bet you he sold it because he's so cheap. He sells everything. How do you sell a fucking disc, by the way? He said, "Oh, I sold the disc out of this game." He went to GameStop and traded in a disc only, like for $5. That's how dumb he is. Oh,
he probably put it in a Ziploc bag.
Oh my god, that's just. I have never went to GameStop with a disc and said, "Please take this."
Yeah, he went to motherfucking GameStop with like a Ziploc bag full of discs, like he was a crackhead who needed to sell something real quick.
Yeah. That's exactly what fucking happens. You know what I mean?
I need WWE champions. You mind if I get rid of these games? Oh god, I need that hit.
When I worked at GameStop,
allegedly,
people that would come in with just discs like that, we'd have to basically sort of vet them to a certain degree.
I was gonna say quarantine it.
Yeah, well, and quarantine it too, but
yeah, because people would literally steal the games from someone else and go literally use them for drug money. No, that's real.
Oh, that's 100% true. You know what the best part about GameStop was? Opening up old systems to clean them out and finding like bugs coming out of them. That was always the best.
All the time. Roaches
bugs,
and shit.
Bugs would just come out of them, or smokers would have like a pile of like green, orange dust, and it was so gross. We used to say it was ball dust, by the way, just so you guys want to envision that. Anyways, let's see if...
You know what? That was smoker's dust. When you see that yellow dust, that's the smoke. Like people smoke, it attaches to the dust. It gets all sticky and shit.
Yeah, it's disgusting. Well, it's also ball dust. There's got to be a small percentage of that dust that's from balls. Play the video. Let's go.
Listen, play with my video.
Stop.
You should have said play with my balls.
And so it looks like
play
on
with
the
those
front.
Play with those two while we watch a video.
It's got 4 USBs, but 2 of them are
lower your
blue.
balls next to me.
Wait, what did he say? Wait, he said something stupid. He said something stupid about USB 3. Hold on. It was stupid.
I remember 4 USBs, but 2 of them are blue, and I don't understand what the difference is.
Yeah, and at this time, you still could have looked it up on Google. Congratulations, you're an asshole. The Final Fantasy 13 unboxing
that was a little aggressive. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I know. It's a family-friendly stream. What am I? It's not like I talked about smearing my balls on his computer.
Cucumbers.
How many fucking donations are coming in here?
That Final Fantasy 13 unboxing with the fire alarm, yes. And he didn't unbox the thing either. Did he shoot this from Jeremy's basement? Jeremy's pissing in the background right now. The quartering. He's pissing in the background while his wife went out for pizza. Permanently, allegedly. You ever accidentally fart down someone's throat or have had someone fart down your throat? That just happened today, and it was with Jay. I hate when that happens.
Oh, this next one's good.
Devil Shex, thank you for becoming a subscriber. Rich, I blame you for my DSP obsession, but glad at the same time because I found so many cool detractor creators like Chill Murray and Duty. Cheers, Jay. You've been cracking me up all night. Yeah, this has been a classic fucking stream.
It's every time I say to Rich before stream, well, the first thing I say to him is, "You make me hard." Then I say, tonight's stream is going to be off the rails, and when he confirms it, it always is. But if he just doesn't say anything back, which is like 50-50, then the stream isn't off the rails. It's really weird. It's like we're cursed and I live in a church with Jesus.
You do live in a church with Jesus. And
no, it's what do they call it? He's not there anymore. I don't know.
Listen,
Jesus got kicked out of the church. He's not.
Listen, don't lie to me. You masturbate there and the cat stares at you. Let's continue.
Actually, no. I make sure the cat's not facing me.
Those and this one. I don't know what the difference is between those two.
So look it up, Phil.
So how do we open this guy?
Somebody said, does Jay have his own intro guy in his basement?
Your roommate's becoming your own intro guy.
Oh, yeah, fuck me. You're right. He went to bed, though. He's sorry.
Good. It's cracked. It got damaged in shipping. Yep.
Oh, here we go. He's mad. It gets cracked. It got damaged in shipping.
Look at the snot coming. Here we go.
There's a crack on the side. Well, I kind of expected this thing was going to get damaged. I did. I expected fully that it was going to get damaged in shipping, and there it is. A crack right on the front door. So I knew something was going to happen.
Yeah, welcome to shipping desktops.
Yeah, he knew because he's God.
So
go ahead, Chris.
Regarding that, in that other video I sent you, Jade, there was actually a comment made by him
Yeah.
where he actually changes it and he thinks I sent him that case damaged already.
So he says oh my god.
Stop it. He
Yeah.
did he's still the same asshole.
He did a 360. Now he blamed me for that crack instead of the crack getting caused by the shipping.
Dude, I know this is old news, but that pisses me off. Oh yeah, Chris did it. He did it on purpose, and he bought a cheaper case and took the money. That's what he's gonna say, right? Fucking unreal.
This guy is a gem. He is a gem.
So in the front, we've got a Samsung Blu-ray drive. I don't think it's a...
I mean, he can't blame himself for anything. He even blames his mom for his receding hairline. He's like, well, the reason why because everyone says his hairline now looks like an N64 controller.
Oh god.
And one side is more receding than the other. He's like, well, my mom used to comb my hair till I was 16. And because of how she combed it, that's so like, I'm like, oh my god, dude, your self-awareness is like in the negatives. It's in the fucking negatives. I cannot believe you just anyway.
Blu-ray burner, it's just a Blu-ray drive. I didn't want to burn Blu-rays anyway. I just wanted to have the ability to watch them on here as a backup to my PS3. So that's on the front.
A backup, sure.
A nice cracked fucking case. That's nice. Thanks, UPS, you fucking assholes. Okay.
But we know the backstory. You went on to blame Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he blames UPS here, and then a year later he blames me.
Oh, that sounds like Phil.
So now, here's the inside. And of course, for computer enthusiasts, I am going to pop this sucker open to show you what's inside of it. Because I want to take a look too. I haven't built a computer. Oh my god, how tight did they fucking put these things in here? Holy shit.
Yeah, it's almost like they were shipping them to you and they wanted to make sure the side panel didn't fly off, you fucking idiot.
Holy shit.
Yo, it's mad. It's
Rub
so
my
tight. The
nipple.
bottom one's coming out. The top one's so fucking tight in there.
If you want to drink a
Oh my
milkshake,
God,
you
probably
can be a
nervous
little
that-
fat.
If you want to drink a milkshake, go ahead. You could be a little fat. It's all right.
Hey,
I
what are
don't
you doing, you numb nuts?
listen. Shave my eyebrows and have me make ASMR videos.
Oh god. Listen, if that guy's not arrested for triple homicide within 2 years, I don't know what to say.
Oh my god. Anyway.
Do you? I love that he made it into one of our videos.
Yeah,
And
you put him in the SD card video.
And the music just shows up, and it's perfect.
That was so random. People who just find my channel, all three of them, were probably like, what the fuck did I just get into? Anyway, here's Phil.
Actually, you had the best subscriber growth in a very long time last month.
Yeah, it's almost like when I make original content, people actually want to watch. It's
Yeah,
weird.
I was going to say, it's very weird. I think it's like 5, 6... Wait a minute. What is going on? I told you not to fucking cut wood behind here, you cat. Where are you?
Cut wood.
Yeah, she's into my toolbox.
Listen, I want to be in your toolbox too.
Listen. Listen, my cat's making me a jacuzzi. Let's go.
Phil needs to make me a jacuzzi, and then it'll break in 5 minutes.
It was going to come apart in shipping. I got to get a tool.
It's just never mind.
Yeah. Don't. Whenever you think you're gonna say something like that, don't do it.
Yeah.
I do that all the time.
It's too easy. It's too easy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Every time somebody says you live in a church, I think about a joke that I can't really say.
There we go.
Oh,
That did
so just looking at the video now, so now I know why. So he actually made another comment later on, and this was actually my mistake. So I
Look
believe
at this fucking cat. Sorry, Chris.
no worries. The motherboard, for whatever reason, I think it was an Asus Sabertooth. It had 6 RAM slots, and I misplaced the RAM. And I noticed that after I sent him the box, but I did tell him where to put the correct RAM, and he never did. So if you look at the computer,
I could see that where the RAM is, it's incorrectly placed.
And I noticed that, yeah.
Which is like, file it under not a big. If you could put a cartridge into a Nintendo Entertainment System, it's not a big deal. Phil could light himself on fire putting a cartridge in a Nintendo Entertainment System. Oh, and he never did it. You told him what to do, and he never did it.
Because this was an Asus Sabertooth. I don't remember what it was, but I know it was a Sabertooth motherboard, and it, for whatever reason, it had 6 RAM slots, and most motherboards only have 4, but
or like I've seen like high end ones with like 8 or whatever. It's like an even-ish number, but continue.
Yeah. So
Actually,
I told him, and I just showed him a picture of where it should go, and he never ended up opening it and rearranging it. So there's that. But I did, he understood that this was like one of the first computers I built besides mine, and he knew I was like doing an internship at the place I was. So it was like for school, so I was learning, and he was all right with that.
So, and you tell him there's a problem, and then he probably wondered why the performance was off on the computer.
Yeah.
He is such a monumental dumbass. It's incredible. I know he's gonna, like, in his level 1 podcast, which is just him complaining for an hour and trying to get money from his audience. He's gonna say that this is all bullshit. You know that, right?
100%.
You know he's gonna say this. We're lying. We're just trying to slander him. It's all made up. I believe Phil. Not you. Anyway, let's continue.
Ugh. So I'm sure the side just slides off. Yep.
Yeah, you could see the RAM right away. You see, but even before the
So
window.
we've got 2 hard drives because I wanted 2 hard drives. I wanted to have one for the OS and all the programs, and the other one as an extra. So that's in there. That's good. We've got 2 gigantic fucking fans. There's one giant one here and one giant one here, and it actually has a water cooler on it. I decided to get the water cooler because I was afraid that if I'm doing video editing or whatever, it might, it might push the system to the limit. Or if I
No, push it to the limit. No, Phil. It was good. You got it, but if you were overclocking, that would have been. Did you overclock it, Chris, or no?
No, he never asked for it to be overclocked, so we never did.
So it was he could have just had a regular, good, solid, like Noctua air cooler on there, and he would have been fine. But
yeah, he didn't edit a single video on that computer.
Oh my god, I'm shocked. Phil not edit a video, and dude, he wouldn't even turn the lights on for the video until 8 minutes in.
clock, I might decide to overclock at a future date to do gaming.
The fuck you will.
Yeah, he's gonna overclock.
Here's my RAM. Now, I don't really understand how the RAM works these days, to be completely honest.
Admittedly, I can't talk. The only computer I successfully overclocked by 1.2 gigahertz was my 5960X. I'm no overclocking pro, but could you imagine? Again, Phil would light himself on fire. He'd be running down the stairs on fire if he tried to overclock this thing. He couldn't even change the RAM stick. He could have put the RAM in the proper slot. He's gonna overclock it, but not fix the RAM to make it triple channel exactly. So what was it running? It's single channel then, that means?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was running in single channel. Oh my god. So this thing was fucking kneecapped because he couldn't take one of the sticks of RAM out and put it in the proper. I can't. Let's go.
Changed a lot since when I used to build computers. It used to be you could only do dual channel RAM. Now apparently it's tri-channel RAM. I don't know if this is set up properly. I have no freaking clue. But it looks like there's 4 sticks of RAM. And I can't, they don't say on, well they do say on them, but it's so freaking small I can't fucking read it. I'm assuming they're 4 gig sticks because they said.
Why did you go from freaking to fucking? Just say fucking then. Can't freaking read it. What the fuck?
It says 16 gigs
it's
of RAM.
It's a family channel, that's
my
why.
Graphics card, the 460. It should be fine heat-wise in its positioning there. It's got plenty of circulation above it. And these cards also have their own fans on the bottom. And then here's the power source, 750 watts. So that's the computer. And then looking at connections at the back.
What are you guys asking me in the chat? Abuse me, Jay.
It's got a ridiculous.
What?
Somebody wants me to abuse them. How? Like slap you around?
Dude, he wants you to he wants you to have a fart fetish channel.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. That's doable.
Listen,
DM me on Twitter.
Listen, make a fart fetish channel wearing like pleather pants, and then meet people in Germany and fart in their face like that one YouTuber does. It's a real thing.
A lot of men want to be abused by me. Jesus, I didn't know all you guys wanted that.
Dude, listen, go watch fart videos thinking that they're funny, but they're actually kink fetish videos. And let's continue. Phil Nye, the ungrateful fuck. Yeah,
What
pretty
is
much.
happening?
We're getting bit slammed right now.
I'll
Jake,
slam my bits on you.
please do. Jay, can you smack my ass and feed me Oreos? Absolutely.
Yep.
I'll do it too. We'll both feed you Oreos.
Listen, you weren't invited, so shove it.
Dude, if he overclocked his PC, he'd blow half of Connecticut off the face of the earth, only leaving a crater, pretty much. See smoke coming out of the fucking
Shaped
computer.
in his fat face. That's
I forget what they used to call that. PS2 maybe?
You missed
the
one.
old interface for keyboard and mouse, but I'm not going to use that. 2 USBs there.
Phil Nye, the
It's got the
ungrateful fuck.
SPDIF
Thank you.
out, which is
Thank you, Vinny,
also
for the
the-
100
It's
bits.
basically optical audio out. 2 more USBs here. A FireWire, a Power ES.
Oh, God, Firewire. You could tell that just dated this rig immensely.
SATA slot, which I'm never going to use. 2 more USBs. Now, these are colored red, and I'm wondering why those are colored red. Are they any different? I don't know. Another eSATA.
Oh, eSATA. That wah, wah, wah. eSATA.
Tickled TV wants to know if you could taste my nuts. Yes, that's a positive.
They taste like vinegar.
Connection. Then it's got 2 USB 3.0 slots, which I don't have anything right now that uses USB 3.0,
What?
but in the next couple of years, I get the feeling things will start to use it. Ethernet. Here's your ridiculous 700 channels of fucking audio, which I'll never use. I'm probably just gonna use the HDMI. Well, you know what? When it says is not hooked up to my TV, I probably will use my standard speakers. So you know what? I take that back. I probably will be using those. And the graphics card itself has 2 DVI connections, and then the mini USB.
They don't even have DVI in the cards anymore. Take my bits and tell me how well endowed I am. Yes.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not psychic, so I'm thinking you're probably average. Thank you, though.
Listen, there has to be, because he's boring me now.
My
Yeah, I
old
wanna
PC,
see-
if you can believe it, my old PC only had. Those are gonna
Go right to
suffer
the-
because
let's just get to the end.
videos
See
that
if
I
you-
do, like the PC, I
Here
gotta
we
get
go.
this sucker hooked up. I can't do it right now because I'm actually uploading videos at the new desktop. I'll move into the living room here, and we'll go from there. So anyway, that's it. I'm DSP. Hope you enjoyed the unboxing video. If you're a PC file, which I used to be, and I've been out of the business for a long time, which is why I had Chris and Teo build this for me. It's been about 6 years since I touched it.
Chris and
but,
Theo. Did you say Teo? Teo.
But yeah,
What happened to Teo?
I'm interested. I'm very excited to try this sucker out, and I'm very grateful that they did the work for me because I would have never been able to figure this shit out. So
Oh, there you go.
thank you, Chris and Ted.
All right. Oh, wow. He thanked you. There you go.
Wow, you got to thank you.
Thanks,
now you
everyone.
can shut the fuck up. I'm
And,
kidding.
I will
I'm
give you
kidding.
more
I'm
updates
kidding.
as they are available.
Holy shit, Chris.
I mean, we won't watch it tonight, but there's another video where he was bitching hard.
Where's Teo, by the way?
He's still breathing.
Oh, that's good to know. Thanks.
Breathing oxygen is good.
Yeah, thank you. Is he fucking rich by now? Because that guy seemed like he'd be a rich motherfucker one day. He isn't. Oh, he isn't.
No,
Oh.
he is. Let's just say the car that he drives, it's it's nice.
It's a BMW?
No, he owns a Lamborghini now.
Is he with that woman still? Because I remember he showed
Many.
that woman.
Many.
That Teo,
The
if you're
fuck are
listening
they
right
talking
now,
about?
the other guy who made the PC with Chris.
Yeah,
His
we
name-
built it together and we built the website together.
His name was Teo, and he was like, he reminds me of, oh, this is a bad thing to say now maybe for some people, but he was like a young Andrew Tate before Andrew Tate existed, but he wasn't an asshole. He was just like crazy. Like he'd be like photos with like models and weird shit. And I was always, what?
No, I was gonna say he's very like I still talk to him from time to time. He's very like hardworking. He's very
Yeah, he's nuts.
he's very money driven. He'll work his butt off, and that's how he got to where he is now. Really.
Yeah. Somebody in the chat says, how does Jay know everything about everyone? It's true. Every time we talk about anything, I'm like, oh, I know this person and he did this, or just like Melanie Mac's ass smells like butter. I can confirm that. Just weird shit.
Listen, come smell my ass and tell me what the flavor of it is. All right, guys.
Smell like lasagna.
Chris, first off, I'm glad to know that you're doing well, man. Thank you so much for coming on. It was greatly appreciated. Jay, we are going to be doing the
News?
No, and there's news, and then I should do the NES unboxing from DK Oldies because they seem to be what everyone's talking about.
Holy
right
shit.
now.
Can we just bring that up for a second really quick?
Yeah.
Can you and I do a video on your main channel calling them out?
If the product I got from them is shit, sure.
No. I guess we got to wait for that. No, I watched their TikTok, and like that's the biggest scam I've ever seen in gaming. But we'll get to that.
So let's talk about it tomorrow.
I was gonna say I
Dude,
wasn't need a 10-second rundown of that.
Well, DK Oldies is a retro gaming store, quote unquote, but essentially it's some guy who might have been a gamer. I'm assuming he was, but he bought a warehouse. He bought a ton of stock cheap from a bunch of other stores. Sorry, what? Okay. My roommate's talking to somebody down there, and no one else is here.
I thought it sounded like he said I want to fart.
He's off the fucking rails down there. I don't know.
There's
There's no one else in this place. Are you talking to a ghost? Look, he doesn't even hear me now. He's fucking dead.
It sounds like he said I want to fart during sunset.
Well, you know what? He probably will do that. But anyways, DK, whatever. He's basically he's smart. I'll say that this company's super smart because they know how to use social media. So I won't get into it too much, but basically they're overcharging every item times 100 on some of the items. It's absolutely insane, and people are falling for it, but they're also getting roasted, so that company won't last long. I doubt it.
No, it won't last long, and that's why I bought something, and I bought an NES. They said it's thoroughly refurbished.
How much did it cost you?
180 something bucks. 180 something bucks.
100?
And 80 something, yeah.
180 for an NES in box?
Not in box. It was refurbished.
Isn't that a little too expensive for an NES?
Yeah, that's fucking for US price? Dude, I could get you an NES with 2 controllers and Super Mario cleaned and everything from A&C Games downtown Toronto for like $100 Canadian. So it'd be like what, $70 US.
So that would be 260 Canadian.
Yeah. So that's insane. Chris, you know, you've been to A&C. Those prices are fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, somebody bought a fucking Wii. Did you see somebody on TikTok was complaining because they thought, oh, I'm getting a deal on this because they were just average gamers or whatever. Mm-hmm. They didn't know what they're doing. And the bill was like $560 US for a fucking Wii U and 2 games.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude, you got to dig deep into this before you make the video so we can annihilate them because it's insane.
So we'll start on it tomorrow, man.
Rich, is that just the console too? The console controller and like
it came with 3 games. It came with three Mario games.
Which ones?
Okay. 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, okay. So Mario 2 goes for about $30 Canadian. Mario 3 is about 35 now. So, yeah, you got the stiffy, the DK stiffy deal.
Listen, give me a DK stiffy.
Anyways, Rich fell asleep. We got to go. Let's go.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate Chris. Thank you so much for coming on. I can't talk anymore.
Thanks for coming, Chris.
No
all
worries.
over me. Thanks, buddy.
I appreciate it. And congratulations on getting married. And thank you so much, guys. I will see you tomorrow. Listen, support.
Why do you keep saying that to Chris? It's the only thing you have to say is congratulations.
Well, that's a big life event, motherfucker.
Yeah, I know, but it's so funny to me. I'm going to lose it.
Oh,
listen, you sound like Julia Child. Cook me a fucking meatloaf.
Cook a steak with me in bed.
I will.
All right. We're off the rails. I just shit myself. I got to go.
I'm going to bed.
Anymore.
Chris, good night.
Guys.
Thank you, guys.
Chris, I love you. Bring me a sub. Put it on my lap. Let's go. What do you guys think of Zelda? What do you give her out of 10? At least an 8, right? She's cute. Look at her get at those nails. Look, I love doing this when she's cleaning them. Just get really close. She smells like Doritos. I don't know why.